Britain's housing is not set up for humidity. Britain is generally a rather cold or moderate climated country, so our houses tend to keep heat in. And that also means that they keep humidity in. I've now got as many windows open in this house as I can. There is a breeze coming through, and it's still immensely humid. The temperature outside is actually lower and certainly drier than it is inside, so I'm hopeful that the usual laws of osmosis will mean that the water will go out the house, but so far all I'm getting is a slight chill. So, how's the diet going? Excellently, thank you very much. Lost half a stone, keeping off the monster. Currently doing Pepsi Max instead, because we had this weird thing this morning with the bathwater. They've been repairing some streetlights, and it's set off all of the stuff, the sediment that's in the old pipes. For those of you not from a country that's thousands of years old and has rudimentary plumbing going back to the Roman era in some places, this is what happened. A lot of the Industrial Revolution and from there onward, piping work that's in the country is cast iron and things like that, so there's rust in it. Normally that's not a problem because it falls as sediment and just settles into the pipes. The problem is when roadworks disturb that, and it causes it all to come back into the water and then come out through our pipes. Here's an example of what we had this morning. Yeah, I'm going to say that's not supposed to be the colour of bath water when it's coming out of the tap. So, don't really want to drink that. It's probably perfectly fine if there's only a few little bits, but that water is brown, so I'm avoiding it and drinking this brown liquid instead. But because I've lost half a stone, so I'm 15.5 rather than the 17 that I was just before we started with the diet, I'm going to have a couple of Kinder Surprises. Now, I love these things because it's basically a chocolate loot box. And to be honest with you, it should be banned under those circumstances. It is a loot box, but I like it because it's stupid and you get a little bit of chocolate. So it's not a huge amount, but it will sate my cravings, which have been quite bad for the last couple of days because, you know what I mean? So, given that I've lost half a stone this week, I'm going to have a little treat. So, let's have a look at what's in these Kinder Surprises. Kinder Surprise with a fairy on it. So we're going to have a quick open of this. And we'll see what we've got. Chocolate always just falls apart so easily. So we have this weird thing here. I'm pretty sure that's one of the ones I haven't had in previous sets. So let's have a quick look. We've got all these different ones. There's a guy and a guy and a guy and then 3 girls. So, no, I have had this one. He just clips into this base. He's one of the most boring ones you can get. Where's the base he clips into? Is it that way or that way? That way. Right, there you go. Just clipped him in. And then these clip on his... yeah. They're not even trying with this. So he slides in like that because this is the bare minimum of effort that you have to put in to make a toy. And there you are. A git. A turquoise and green git. So you stand there. The other one is one of the Dino Rider, or Dino Racers as they are, because Dino Riders is of course a protected trademark. And never a fan of the I have to admit, never a fan of the Dino Riders toys. They were pretty much after I was into toys, and I'd moved on to Amstrad CPC, which, by the way, means I was about 7. So we got the... get out of the way, stupid turquoise git. Which one have we got here? Oh, it's a one I've already got. It's the long-necked Dino Racer thing. It's hard for me to not have them all already since there's only one that I need, and I'm pretty sure he's what you would call the Chase toy. I had that when I was collecting the Kinder Surprise Justice League. I'll show you them in a vlog sometime. Took me ages to get Batgirl and Batman. They were the Chase ones. I had two if I remember correctly, I got 2 Supermen, about 5 Flashes, and about 5 Aquamen before I got Batgirl. Now, so this guy has more to him than this green git, because this guy, if you put this on the back and then push down, he's supposed to race. Does he? Yeah, kind of. It's the vaguest way of making interactivity, but it kind of works. I don't mind these too much because there's a little bit of construction to them. You can then freewheel them around like a car. It's still not as good as that crow one that I showed in a previous vlog, but there we go, not bad. So I'm going to eat the chocolate now, and then I've got the laptop out because I'm working down here in the library today because the office is just too damn humid. So I've got some scripts to write and some reviews to write, and then we'll get through this. So I'm going to get on with that, and I'll talk to you later. Right, so my work with the scripts is done, except for the Game Hammer one that I'm working on, which has actually turned out to be really, really big and will probably be 2 or 3 parts. Yeah, so I'm not going to spoil what that is, but it involves a console up here that I've never properly covered. I have had one game from it, but I haven't properly covered it, so that's still coming along. But I need to do 3 intros for some shows so that I can get them done. 2 of them are collections of the PlayStation 2 stuff here, and one is one that I actually filmed the voiceover for the main part 4 weeks ago, and then never actually got around to filming the intro and outro. So we're going to do that now, and it's the Doctor Who reviews. I want to get that going properly. So I've got to film those, and then I've got to do the actual close-ups on the games for the PlayStation 2 collection. We're doing E and F. So that should be quite a while because F goes quite a way, but might as well do it now while the temperature is lower. We can get it done. Also, I've got today because it's not going to be a Game Hammer one. These collection tours is going to be part of it instead. So let's just get on. Right, I've got my jacket on because Show Hammer about the Doctor Who reviews and that always has a nice look to it. It's like a different style, you know. I tend to go with Game Hammer with a hat on or t-shirts and things like that and do it that way. But for Show Hammer and for Film Hammer these days as well, I like a bit more formality, you know, like I'm a proper critic. So got this. Anyway, let's get that intro done. I'll make sure yep, everything's here. Hello and welcome to another episode. Alright, I think that went quite well. So I'm going to ditch this now because, like I say, Game Hammer doesn't... I'm so stiff today. The heat from everything has just been preventing me from sleeping properly, and it's starting to cause my shoulders to stiffen up, so I'm not sleeping well. But I've got the intros and outros for the Game Hammer stuff to do now, so let's get straight into it. Hello and welcome to another episode of Game Hammer. Right, with all that done, I've now got to get on and actually film all the bits where I show the thing to the camera by putting it there and then talking about it. It's going to be a while. I'm probably here for an hour or so. Hopefully it doesn't get too hot. Let's get on with it. Okay, so I've just managed to do all of the filming for E and F, so that's 2 weeks of the the game collection tour. And, wow, it's so hot in here. So I'm going to spend the rest of the evening watching films with Jen and writing the last few bits of the scripts that I need to film. So if I finish them off, I get to do some Game Hammer stuff tomorrow, which means I get to film for next week when I do... I'm torn between making it a proper special since we haven't had an episode for a few weeks, or whether I should make it as a multi-part one. I'll probably end up doing it as a special just to really get it out the way because it's big and I don't want to be hanging over me. I don't like projects that don't get finished quick and hang over me. So... yeah, I'll probably end up doing that, but it means I've got to write the script and I've got to get it filmed over this weekend, so I've got time to edit it. So, I better get on. I'm currently making a pasta bake. It's quite late, about 11 o'clock at night, but Jen has just gone to bed and it's a perfect time. It's not too hot, which means I can stay in the kitchen and actually cook. So I'm going for pasta bake because then she can take some of it to work in a little Tupperware box, and I've got something for tomorrow as well. I think it's the best use of time because it's far too hot during the day to be cooking properly, but you still need to eat properly, so here I am. Anyway, because it's late, I've been working on scripts, I've done all the video editing that I needed to do, so there's a Game Hammer extra going up about now. And as a result of that, I think it's been a pretty productive day. I'm very happy with what I've managed to get done. So I'll see you all tomorrow, guys. If you liked today's video, please consider supporting me on Patreon. And an extra special thanks goes out to Chief89 and Tepic. Thank you.